Okay. Let's see. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, let's see. Artifact armor for Blue Mage. I'll need for level 40. Okay. Some... Ooh, very nice. Exactly the enemies I'm looking for. Okay, hold on. I didn't take out my enough dudes. Hold on. Oh shit, and they're kicking my ass still. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What the fuck? These guys are... What? These guys are supposed to be like a couple levels below me. And I now have okay gear, at least. I mean, not really, but like... I do still benefit from the, just your beret and the Chocobo shirt. Maybe I could buff myself up a little more. And I don't have a good weapon. I didn't think that would help my survivability at all. And, I mean, I could summon other trusts that help me more, but anyway. Nope. There we go. Up and away. I'll try one more time. I don't know. Like, I was struggling before, so I upped my gear. to what should be decent for level 20. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get any achievements. Archery weapon skills. I don't know about that. Let's try one more time. We do have an ally this time. Okay, yeah, we have a lot more protective buffs up. This should work. Hopefully. Oh, they're beating up my my trust bot too. What the fuck? These guys are just cracked for some reason. Holy shit. I basically have to switch between Cure and Pollen to keep us both alive. This does prolong the fight a little, which is good, and does, up my blue magic skill, I guess, so that's good. Ballista, I don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't think I have what it takes. I don't trust that. Even that, like... We're still losing the bet. Well, I mean, I guess health is getting low, but... God damn, so is mine. These guys just, like, way tougher than I think they're gonna be. Oh, fuck. If I had to protect, I could protect Joko. That would help. I need this guy to cast Queasy Shroom. God damn. These guys are rough. I have to rest before I can even take on the next guy. I expect to do this to be slow, but it's definitely slowing it down way more. Yeah, it seems very tough. That makes sense, actually. I didn't believe it. Yeah, so this is a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. There's Queasy Shroom. You don't necessarily have to get it, but that's what we're looking for. I guess we can probably just kill it. Right. Jesus, that's not enough though. Fucking hell. Did not learn Queasy Shroom, it would seem. But sometimes it doesn't tell you, so yeah, we didn't learn it. That's alright. Okay. Can't see any other shrooms in the area. Right? I didn't see any. But I could be missing some. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, man. I'm so tired from yesterday. Took a lot out of me. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know, I am just, also, I took an edible, so I'm very chill. And very normal. What is that? Felisa? What is that? An NM or a person? I don't know if we can fight an NM at this point. The area's a little tough for me right now. Oh, and it's gone. Wait, no, it's not. There it is. Okay, otherwise direction. Sometimes you just gotta find shit. Like you. Okay, well. I'll release Freed and make it a little safer. Millie Apple or Kopipi. Okay, this isn't going well. We're a little weak for this. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Holy shit, we're not doing any damage. That's bad. Actually, I think Bio would be better. We want to reduce this damage. Come on. We're so fucked. Yeah, it's over. It's just so over. Something else attacking us too. What the fuck? Why are you here? Yeah, that's it. Our strongest team couldn't best him. You are strong. That's right, I should have expected that to happen. We're getting mopped by mushrooms after all, so clearly this is not gonna work. Alright. You know what? I didn't eat my meatloaf. That's probably lost. Insane. There might be a quest for Signet as well. I should get Signet while I'm over here. There it is. There we go. Also get it from Carpenter's Landing, but they're a little tougher, and if they're even tougher there, I mean, definitely don't stand a chance. Anyway. How are y'all doing? This is definitely going to be a, on by design, much chiller day than yesterday, so we're, just going to be grinding through some stuff. I'm willing to play other things, but, even 14, I will play 14, but I am, but only easy things, please. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're ballista. Okay. I haven't figured out that ballista yet. But see, those, okay, Fungars are down here. Perfect. Sweet. Ah, there's one right here. Perfect. Let me, just buff up real quick. Although it really sucks having played Red Mage a bunch to not have your composure buff. That just increases all of your self buffs. That's so nice. I will. But yeah, this is Final Fantasy 11. At its finest. Do I have? Yeah, I do have positions against. Oh, that's paralysis. Gotcha. I don't have positions against that. That sucks. Queasy Shroom. There we go. Saw it. Good, good. No queasy stream this time, though. That's right. I think. Nope. We're seeing it a lot, though, which is good. Our chances of getting it every time are still pretty low, but if we're seeing it a lot, that means you don't have to spend too much time in each encounter. God, I'm paralyzed for so long, though. Oh shit, and give time for Jekko to heal. Fuck. Oh, this is not gonna go well. That's right. I should have rested between. Come on. Getting paralyzed. And now we're... Okay. Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill him before he kills me. And then we just have to rest. Oh, it's because of you. God, 6-minute paralysis, awful. Far from the longest status effect I've seen in this game. Oh my god, there's just more guys. Ugh. Well, my blue magic skill's rising, which you do need to raise your blue magic skill by a lot in order to learn spells, so I guess it's fine. God, I could be paralyzed less, though. Oh my god. I don't think I have any items to fix that. I have 2 remedies, but that's too valuable. Could buy more. Might not be that bad, but to use one, but still think we can, since we can just get back here so easily, it's not completely worth it. Jesus! How many times in the row have we got paralyzed? Every time? Oh my god, finally cast a spell. That was insane. Just ride a little bit longer. Get rid of paralysis. Okay, we can finally see the timer and paralysis. There we go. That's good. I can give them a taste of that. One last paralysis for the road. Alright, there we go, thank God. Now we're stable again. God damn. Squeezy shroom, nice. There it is. Oh, the numb shroom. I don't think we can learn that. I think we only quit. I have no idea. Nope. Alright, that sucks. Rest of it for the next guy. Might as well try to unlock this. 6, 7, or 8. First digit is 5, 4, 5, or 6. 56. Okay, greater than 56. About 66. Yeah, 66, 67, or 68. We only have one shot left. So let's try 67. Funny number. It was funny number. Always bank on funny number. Queasy Shroom, nice. Let's see, you got Sleep Shroom, which is cool, but other than that, nothing there. No magic. Next. Wait, hold on. Chikal Wakandala needs to heal. Yeah, we'll just go for it. Whatever. Take the brunt of it. We'll take the brunt of it. Sorry, that's very high energy today. Might not be a long stream. Yeah, we didn't even see it that time. I think I'm just gonna let Jekko fucking Dollo die in this one, so that we can leave it alive for longer. Also, because our using Cure doesn't get us any skill XP right now. Excuse me. I guess it is like a frog mushroom. That's cool. Blind is nasty. Okay. Alright, if we start to die, we might just need to rush him down. Damn it, dude. Yeah, squeeze stream. Rush him down. Take him out. It's not ugly, we got it though. Yeah, nope. That's a shame. But they're like on this path, which is very convenient for finding them. So that's nice. Yeah, maybe this would be a better grind for YouTube. Watching YouTube on this side, rather. Passive activity rather than an active activity. Yeah. No, we still need Iko Wakandala to, like, the quest for it. So we'll keep her out for a little bit. Here for 4 more encounters, and then I think the strat might actually just be to let her die, so that you can help out for some of the fight, and that the fight can still be dragged on. Okay, well, I don't think we're getting a choice on this one. Ah, shit, there's more. Okay, that's not good. But, I can't really take out more than one. Oh, don't walk into it. Oh, okay. I'm dead as fuck. Yeah, definitely dead as fuck. Okay, my bad. Yeah, if we spam high potions, though. I know where to buy them now, and I know where to farm them, too, so it should be alright to do that. Hey, what's up, Jane? How'd it go? It went okay. We did, our time was pretty bad, but I had fun, so. Yes, 17 hours and like 15 minutes or something like that. So, long time. Oh, no, dude. I'm so screwed. Yep, it's over. Alright, well, I can't do anything. Yeah, you have... I lost... I mean, there's definitely a skill involved, but I did lose about an hour, I think, to queues, total. I want to say about an hour is lost to queues, at least. Well, that sucks. Tough speedrun, very long, requires a lot of RNG. I don't know if I'm gonna do it again, unfortunately. I doubt we're gonna improve our time, but it was a fun experiment, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, it was fun to stream for a whole day and stuff. I'm definitely not gonna do it again for a while. So that was a lot. But I appreciate you stopping by at least during. It was nice to talk to people all day. So speaking of, I don't have anything planned for today. I think today I was like, we're not doing anything today. So I just wanted to grind a little on 11, and I might do the rest of it off stream. We'll see. Oh, I forgot to buff. Whoops. I cannot perform that action. Oh, I'm targeting my own person. That's why. I think once I complete the quest to have Jacko Wakandala in my party, I think I'll switch to having a white mage or a healer at least. I think that'll keep us both alive and also keep the fight dragged on still. But anyway, you know. So much stuff. Nice. I might, maybe I'll head out for today. I'll just do this off stream. Getting real specifically about men and misery and male loneliness. Oh, damn. That's weird. I don't know what to think about that. Like, alright, here's the thing, like, on one hand, like, yeah, it's odd. I feel like it's so easy to, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of, well, I'm so wary of those things. So I think there's, it was the Leon Kennedy reels, that's the one. But there's it's so easy for those kind of things to, like, people to prey on male loneliness and to make it about misogyny rather than about, like, you know, whatever any actual problem would be. Anyway, yeah, give you that's the reason you're getting them though. It's because you're getting the Leon Kennedy reels, and every guy that's simping over Leon Kennedy is then going into other reels and saying, "Why am I lonely?" Unfortunately, it's like the that one actor. Who's that one actor that, like, is it Orion? It's like the like those it's like sad, the guy who plays the guy in Drive, and the guy who plays the guy in Drive, Ryan Gosling. Yeah, Ryan Gosling. It's like the Ryan Gosling of the new era, basically. Every guy is like, I need to be him. Or be with him. I don't know. So you've ended up on that side. That's why you're getting this. Yeah, maybe I'm just used to the reaction on in like the CVH Discord and stuff like that, where like everyone, man and woman, like I don't know, maybe it's just this is the side of the internet I've been on, where everyone is like, wow. Oh yeah, that's probably it. So, yeah. The manosphere? What is the manosphere? Oh, gotcha. It's that sort of cult. Oh, interesting. They call it the manosphere. Huh. You throw inside the manosphere. That's the dock name. Gotcha. That'd be interesting to check out. I am rather like I am a little high right now, so I don't know if that's the best move for me to go all like that. But I think it'd be interesting if they do like an honest take on that. Is actually like it's actually a very interesting like subculture and stuff. Yeah, probably not right now, but like I am. That is, you know, as I said, like I'm very interested in gender sexuality stuff, and I think that does apply to that. That's good. Like as much, because also I've never really fallen into that as well. That like sort of like. That sort of like male loneliness. Okay, well, how to fix that is you need to, you know, stop, you know, treating women that don't deserve your respect well, you know, and like you need to, you know, there's like I don't know, there's a lot of like that content and stuff like that. It's like built around trying to fix a problem, and they go about it in ways of their own stuff. And it's terrible, but it's fascinating. Yeah, I mean, there's always a bias. I think that is why the author is very important in a documentary setting. As you know, almost like it is as important to see factual evidence as it is to see the person that is behind the work. So like there's some like journalism stuff that just have the company behind it without the, like some articles, if you look at like with the author, I mean, most academic journals are usually pretty good about it, but when you start getting like outside of the mainstream, sometimes people just put their company behind it, like, and so you get like these weird sources that are just like, oh, you know, we at this place ask this person. It's like, well, no, you know, there has to be a person writing this, and that person is going to affect how the story gets told, and their writing style is going to influence how you know, how the reader interprets the information as well. So I totally get you, but I do think it is very important to make it as unbiased as. It's very important to skew your information towards the facts more than anything, you know? Yeah, right. Like, this isn't, like, something, like, new, or it shouldn't be. Unfortunately, unfortunately, a lot of people were asleep during that class, it would seem. But, I don't know. I remember that class though. And you know, it's probably, the thing is that it's probably not taught everywhere. That's probably the unfortunate truth of it. Is that, you know, I grew up in Massachusetts. Massachusetts has pretty good academics and stuff. There are a lot of country that do not have the same level of importance on education. So, you know, and so, like, you have to sort of teach the important stuff, and the reading comprehension is surely a part of it, and sometimes it's just not, you know, it's not taught as in, like, hey, you need to, when you do research, like, you have to consider the bias. It's like, I don't know, yeah, it's sometimes that slips through it. I feel like that could be one of the things that just is not, that should be mandatory, but sometimes wouldn't be. But yeah, so I guess, like, an unbiased account is technically oxymoron. But I do think you have to get as close as you can to the, like, facts that you're able to. Yeah, education is definitely a privilege in this country, and oh boy, that as a whole can of worms. Oh shit. Well, they're just gonna die. I think there's nothing I can do about that. Men seem to hate men more than women actually hate men. So this injury might be real. It's mostly not women that are behind it. That might be true. Yeah. I think there's a lot of, oh man. I mean, you can get like really deep into this and stuff. There's like a billion possible reasons, like, really. Also, these guys are so fucking gross. I hate looking at them. Regardless, yeah, you can read into a lot of different stuff. There's a very good case to be made that oftentimes men hating other men comes from misogyny itself, and sort of like you hate that you hate traits that are feminine in men. There's stuff that comes from stuff that comes from jealousy or for a different culture. See classism or racism and stuff like that. You don't like the types of men that are different than you because of different facts. And anyway. But I don't know enough about that to accurately say anything particularly smart. And there just might be an innate sense of just like cultural hatred, There could that like we just basically we have like a set of notions that it's actually that like, oh, you know, if of bullying basically is, you know, is the fact that like we can all laugh at a person who's worse off than us, you know, or we can rally behind someone who's better than us who is laughing at someone else, because if we rally behind them, then maybe he won't like laugh at us, you know. It's big adult bullying. Like most of that stuff I think is just like adults bullying other adults. So hi Pretzel. No buddy. Hi, what's up? Pretzel. Pretzel holds no hate in his heart. He is pure. He is the one pure man. Pretzel does not like take shit though. He Pretzel will fight back if need be. Pretzel's a dog. Here, if I can get a good, if he like gets out of the under my desk, I can show you Pretzel. Here, I'll take a picture of him. Hi buddy. Hey yo buddy. Pretzel, look over here. I got a great picture. Hold on. There's a really scary moment. I was on the walk with my mom, and the dog got off the leash and went to go to attack Pretzel. Pretzel did not take that shit. He's a strong guy. That's a fucking like, that's an album picture right there, like that. the wackest like image on that shit. That's awesome. I bet you. He's a purebred beagle. Pretzel has a parental warning in the corner, and there you go, bud. Don't look at me like that, man. It's freaking me out. Come on, what are you doing? He's just looking at me. It's freaking me out. What the hell? Anyway, yeah, the album is called Good Boy. What was I gonna say? Hey, what's up? Pretzel was Pretzel had a sad childhood apparently. Unfortunately, he's a rescue dog. If you follow the news relatively closely, a couple of years ago there was and like in this specific thing, a couple of years ago there was a research facility that was shut down because of very cruel treatment of the dogs that were used as research subjects, and Pretzel was one of those dogs. So he was just a baby. Hey, Pretzel, drop it. No. Come on, buddy. Go downstairs. I'll follow you in a bit. You know, he was very small. Hopefully, there's not many lasting. Oh, there's definitely lasting effects. He is like attached to the hip to my mom. It's very sweet, but he has severe attachment issues. Like, I've never seen Legally Blonde 2. I didn't realize there was a second one. I've seen Legally Blonde 1, obviously. But yeah, so there's basically like, yeah, Pretzel lives a good life now, but it is in service to the people that that rescued him out of the dog thing. So there were like several hundred beagles, purebred beagles, that were bred in the facility, lived only in the facility, and then and then were tested and experimented on. And it's just this horrible place currently. So we're very glad to have Pretzel. That's cool though. Apparently, I got some movies to watch. Well, I have a lot of movies to watch. I don't watch movies, so I like always have my backlog is worse than my game backlog, and that's saying something. There's a fantasy compared to the reality of American politics. I feel like everything in Washington, like, unfortunately, any Washington D.C. story that ends at a happy ending is going to feel very, very fictional right now. What's the there's like a political, like there's like a Washington D.C. Sort of like TV show that was older. My mom was watching it. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a West Wing, maybe. It might have been West Wing. I can't remember, but like she was like, oh, it's just such like a nice ideal of like what things should be, you know? So where like you watch a bunch of people actually try to better the world instead of line their pockets. You know? Obviously, that's also, do you like my shield? It's just like a Moogle, and it's like I'm just wearing like a little Moogle plush toy, and he's got like a little tiny shield that he's holding. That's my shield. And my weapon is a stick. Just actually a stick. With no magical powers. Sorry, I had to interrupt for a second because like I didn't actually realize that he was just holding a little shield until now. It's the best thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Obviously there are people that are working very hard to better the world. It is probably unfair to say that there are no happy endings in the real world, but that is big brain shit. It does feel like like a lot of stuff is fairy tale stuff. So when you see like, I feel that way about cop dramas sometimes too. I know like people say like propaganda, and I understand for sure. Yeah, like, but I do like cop dramas sometimes, and like if that also feels that I feel like is a very similar thing, where it's just like the people on the cop shows are not like being bought out by criminals, or unless you're watching like, like the bad guys of the show or whatever, or maybe like a grittier one. I think my favorite is still Psych. I don't know if Psych is a good show by any metric, but it is very funny. And yeah. I'm like, well, none of us are immune to propaganda and stuff. So, there is a cause for like, yeah, I probably shouldn't, support NCIS or something like that if the, the American judicial system is floundering. Oh, thank God. Someone else understands Psych. It's like, it's such a comfort show for me. It really does hold up. There are definitely some things that have not aged well, but God damn. Dude, wait for it. It's been a while since I watched it, but I do really like Psych, and I think Psych is very good because like it makes everyone look stupid, but it's still lets and the mysteries aren't super. There's a few of the mysteries that don't they aren't like super complicated, but like they're just like they're fun enough that it doesn't feel like it's I feel like it holds up because it doesn't feel like it's glorifying the police. Yeah, the trans woman that was like they did the Bates Motel thing. is bad. That's a bad episode. That one was not good faith. I don't think they were trying to tell a story about an actual trans woman. I think they were trying to tell Psycho. You know, it's clearly like about Psycho, the movie. But it does look bad, you know, because it's a comedy show. And the reason why Psycho holds up to this day, even though it's about some pretty like, you know, some pretty like bad psychology, is because like it's supposed to be, you know, sort of a also a psycho. Hell yeah. Is, you know, it's because like it's supposed to be sort of fantastical in its horror a little bit. So I don't know, like, and I think if you could definitely have your dislike of wait, is it Psycho? The fucking Bates Motel shit. I can't remember. It's not the, anyway, but like it's supposed to be yeah. You could definitely dislike that, but so anyway, but yeah, no, Psych is great. Please send me a video essay on Psych. There's just like it doesn't make the cops look good, you know. So I think it holds up on that respect, and it's also just generally funny, without relying on too many terrible 2000s jokes. There are definitely some. Okay, good. I was, because we were talking about Psych, I couldn't remember if I was just misconflating the two. Yeah, the fucking pineapple shit. There's like a pineapple in every episode. There's so many just good like nonsense that happens. Yeah, the fact, like, I think genuinely, like, I mean obviously, you know, it's played for laughs and stuff, but I think if you want to consider the fact that the main two guys, Gus and Sean, are constantly like described as a couple, and you know, they have to sort of just get around it by saying yeah, because like they're trying to hold cover, but two, it's like it's not like far off, you know. It's both very good, and a very like, I don't know, maybe I'm not the right person for this, but like, is like, you know, it's not like it does not seem like a bad faith gay joke, you know. It's just like, it's like these guys are really close. If they were any two people, you'd start to wonder. And so they're just like, yeah, whatever, you know, like we'll take it. And it's just a very good French. I really like the intro segments where like it shows like some shitty police training thing that Sean went through as a child with his dad that's trying the best for him, but he does it in this way that is like as a complete dick, which makes sense because Sean is a complete dick. You know, but like, you know, oh yeah, no, Henry definitely like grew. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, they definitely they grow throughout the show to be a little softer than they start out as. But I think I think let's do it. I don't know. I like it. I'm describing substance to a show that I just watched because it's fluffy. So it's like it's fluff, but it's definitely well written, you know. And so that's my go-to like cop drama show. Though I always say, like, when I went to the gym a bunch, they always played NCIS on the TVs, and I would that was my like treadmill show. I just go on the treadmill and I'd literally run the entire episode of NCIS, and that's how I got through like my running is that like I wasn't allowed to leave the treadmill until NCIS was done, and so that, you know, that show holds a place in my heart too for that reason. Because they're like just engaging enough so that you like focus on it and you're not focused on the fact that your legs are burning. I think I've only met one person ever, and it was during a theater class on Zoom, and they introduced their cat as Mr. Guster, and I was like, we both know. It's just a lot of fun. So, I don't know. I'm glad I will absolutely watch the video essay. Because I love a good video essay on just... even stuff I'm not, like, interested in. We've talked about this before, for sure. So, oh, hell yeah. That's cool. I haven't gotten into any Blu-ray stuff, but technically I have a Blu-ray player. It just... So it sucks. It was a mistake, really. I bought one when I was building my computer. I don't have, for the record, I don't have a Blu-ray player that's like a, you know, TV hookup thing. I have a Blu-ray player that you fit into your, like a disk drive reader that fits into your computer. It doesn't fit in my computer, so I just haven't used it. I don't know what to do with it, but like I could theoretically start collecting stuff, but because physical media is nice to have. Oh god, everyone's after me right now. And none of these enemies are the enemies I need. So what I'm doing right now, if you don't know, I'm playing Blue Mage, which is, you know, it's Blue Mage. So you have to witness. If you've played it all at 14 or you play any other Final Fantasy games, you'll know you have to witness an enemy cast a spell. Usually they have to hit you with it, and then once you win the battle, you can learn that spell. However, in this game, you have a chance of learning the spell, and it's very low. Which sucks, because this is probably the best Blue Mage. No, Red Mage era is still going to go, but because you can have 2 jobs in Final Fantasy XI at once. You can switch between all your jobs freely, just like you can in 14, but you can mix and match jobs that have basically about, like, over 300 job combinations. Which is very cool. But I'm definitely going to continue playing Red Mage because it's, 1, it's the job that said I would beat the game on, and 2, it's genuinely considered one of the best jobs in this game. It's very versatile, and it can do just about anything you want it to do, and then you can sub-job something else to make it do the things that it can't do normally. So I'm thinking of leveling Blue Mage to hopefully sub-job it, because my current sub-job for Red Mage is Rune Fencer, which does a lot of the things Red Mage can do anyway, so it hasn't really done too much for me. Plus, it'd take actually forever to level up another job to 99. I just don't have it in me. Up there, Squeezy Shroom. Alright, let's see. Did we get it? The answer is no. But we're immediately fighting this guy, so maybe soon. Please get away from me. I don't want to fight these guys. I just want to fight the Fungar. Who is a fucking trypophobia nightmare. I might not want Kupipi out, actually, because she paralyzes, and I actually don't want this guy to be paralyzed. Because it means he does less actions, and less chance for him to actually do the actions I need him to do. Kupipi. There she is. Kupipi. Because I need Kupipi out. Out on the battlefield. There is no good way to say that. That does not sound like he's taking his cargo on stream. So unfortunately, that's just how it is. No. Wait, mods, please, no. You have to understand. That's not what you think. Little Mage skill is pretty good. So in this game, you level up all of your skills independently. You have your level, you level up each job independently, and you level up all your skills independently. It is a very grindy game. It's like if Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 2 spent many years playing World of Warcraft together and RuneScape, and then had a child. Well, I guess not Final Fantasy 14. Obviously, this is before it. I don't know what else to... Yeah, whatever. The thing about QPV is that just casting too many detrimental spells for this Fungar and he's not getting out as many skills that I need him to. I really, if I could just have, like, someone that only cured me, it'd be awesome. Alas. And also, it didn't do much damage. There we go. Let's see. Did I get it? I don't think I did. Oh, I did get it! I did get it! Let's go. Queasy Shroom. You'll notice also every spell you have in Blue Mage actually gives you stats. This one gives me stats down, which sucks. Gives me -5 HP for +5 MP. It's maybe the first to go when I get a chance, because they all the coolest thing of that is that it gives you they not only do different things, but they give you stats to go with it. So there we go. That's pretty sure. All right, I'm gonna head out for the night and go watch the psych video. And we'll
we've all heard of.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill and continue playing this off stream. So I'll see you around. Peace.